This is A to Z Podcast, episode 120.
Today's guest is Floyd Hope with the Kikback Podcast.
It's like they're trying to be too meta.
We're gonna make them an offer they can't refuse.
Yeah. You can
buy you a drink.
You can well, I mean, he did pick out somebody we know.
Well, you sidestepped the question. That technology does not exist. Hey everybody, what's up you guys? I'm Aaron. With me as always my host, Zach.
Hello.
Welcome to A to Z Podcast, where we sit down with the fine folks that make Southeast Texas a better place to live.
If you're new to the show, thanks for checking us out. You can find us basically everywhere. We're on iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you can find us. YouTube for video.
Literally every app.
We also have a phone number, 409-206-2971, 409-206-2971. Send us a text
Or a voicemail, whichever.
of your favorite city councilman.
Oh, yeah. Tell us how much you hate potholes.
That too.
And speaking of potholes, our next guest truly hates them. As a matter of fact, he's not very easy on the city council. We get into that and a lot of other subjects with Floyd Hope of the Kikback Podcast. You know, he does what we do. He has a podcast. We have a podcast, so we just straight vibe.
Yeah, but he
comes in
does
here.
it live.
He does it live on Facebook.
He does it live.
Totally different. And honestly, he caught my eye when he did storm coverage of Laura.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious.
And you'll find out more about that within the episode, and we're going to kick it off
right now.
The Kikback, man.
The Kikback.
Welcome.
That's it.
Floyd Hope.
Yes.
Look, I gotta start this off by just saying something.
Yeah.
Your coverage of Hurricane Laura was the best.
Oh,
I don't. I turned off the news. I don't want to hear a regular weatherman ever again.
yeah, man. You know, I took a little crash course, 30 minutes.
It was
you
immaculate. No,
Yeah.
You studied up on the term. I had a key term sheet.
Yeah, man.
you pulled up the
Quick little
interactive
simple
maps. It was like, see that shit right there?
He's like, this guy don't know what he's talking about. Go,
Yeah, I want to relate to the people, you know?
Yeah.
You know,
No, it worked. It was.
simplify it.
It was actually it was like the most entertaining news coverage I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine with the tropical storm that's supposed to hit here.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, man, we need some weather coverage. And I was like, oh, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that would have been awesome. But, you know, I missed my moment on that one. But
Yeah.
it was kind of fun doing it. You know, I was a little tipsy, a little spicy. So that always helps.
That's
It
amazing.
was just that one part where he's like, this guy don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Look, where's that chart? Where's my chart? Where's my chart?
Yeah, I think I had Greg Boschwick and some dude that was talking at the bottom, and I was like, "Hey, don't worry about those guys right there. You know, those guys interned with me. You know, just don't worry about that."
It was funny. There was somebody called you in the middle of it.
Yeah,
and then
man.
You played it off. You're like, "I was just Governor Abbott." He was just calling to check on me. We're good.
Yeah, man. It seems like people always call me when I'm doing like something like that or a podcast. I forget to put my phone on Do Not Disturb and stuff, but.
Well, you do like a live show though. You know?
Yeah, I do live. I recently just got into live. So before that, I was, just, maybe like some Zoom type stuff, like interviewing and stuff like that. But I want to reach more people.
Yeah.
So I figured, Facebook, and I started doing it live, and I started getting like, I was liking the reviews and the feedback from it. So it kind of just...
Kind of push you forward.
Yeah,
right?
it's kind of like the thing right now for me. So
Yeah.
You're actually pretty good about getting people in the chat too. That's what I noticed.
Oh,
You
yeah,
get a
yeah.
lot of interaction.
yeah, I like interacting with people, man. Some people say some crazy. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom's trying to get me to tone down on the cursing because she watches my show. So
You're never gonna be taken seriously
Yeah,
if you
like-
keep saying curse words.
I love the show, but can you just tone it down a little bit? I'm like, okay, I'll try. But when I'm tipsy, man, when I'm a little spicy, I'm like,
I mean,
So-
how many 8-year-olds are listening to your show though?
yeah, I know. Yeah, if your
Right.
kid is watching the show, man,
Man, you messed up.
I don't know what you're doing. Like, go let them play Roblox or something like that. That's what my kid does. She'll play Roblox, and then when she gets tired, she'll come like doing the show and like, hey, daddy. I'm like, I'm looking at her like, yo. And
Does
she
she know
just
I'm
wants some
live right
candy.
now?
Yeah, she don't care, dude. She'll just come stand next to me and just staring, and I'm like talking to whoever, and I'm like, oh my god. So I'm texting her mom like, hey, can you get her right quick? Because she's just giving me like that devil stare right there, dude. I'm
Comes
like,
up to you and got any games.
she don't even say nothing. She just looks like right here. I'm like, yo.
Kids can be creepy.
Dude.
Kids are really creepy.
They can be.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I mean, it's been cool, interacting with people. And some people say some stupid shit, but I just don't post a comment. I just scroll past it or whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes they get a little mad. They inbox me. Hey, you see my comment? I'm like, yo, I'm not finna ask that person that. Some wild shit.
Questions for people you have on the show?
Yeah. If I'm talking to like Roy West or something,
Yeah.
somebody will say some wild shit or something, and I'll just ignore the comment in the box. And then later, like, hey, did you see my comment? I was like, yeah, they were coming too fast though. So
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good getting people interacting on it. It's always cool. So
You have serious people on your show a lot of times, like Roy West. That's
Roy, he's pretty cool.
Probably our next mayor. You had him on. You've had a lot of political people on.
Yeah, Roy's pretty cool. I was surprised he came on, but he's pretty he likes, he has his number for people that wants to talk to him and all that type of stuff. So Roy was pretty cool. And just learning about what he does and why he wants to run for mayor and stuff like that, that was pretty dope also. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he might be the next mayor. I don't think
that's what I
Becky's
was-
going to be the next mayor.
We
So
don't know. No telling.
Yeah.
Who knows?
She got off to a bad. It's not been a good year.
God dang.
it's been a bad year
Kangaroo
for
court
Becky.
around
It's been a
here,
bad
man.
year for everybody, but it's definitely been a bad year for her. So
Yeah.
I mean, she made like international news.
yeah, I did a skit on her, a couple of skits on her. So it'd be weird running into Becky. I would love to have her on the show though, but she's not. I don't think she's a people person like that.
Yeah, I
though.
don't really think so either.
She's not like out there like that.
Well, there's a lot of the councilmen and everybody. They're people person. Some of them, but there's not too many of them that are like active, like on Facebook where everybody is.
Yeah. And I think that's one thing that I kind of benefit from is some of these. I know it's like it's some of these candidates that are running and stuff. They want to get their voice out there, and I think that's good for them and for the people because people want to know who they are. They want to know their opinions on stuff and their personality or who are they going to vote for. Because a lot of people don't know who they're voting for. When they go to that booth, they'll be like, who the hell is that?
Yeah.
And be like, and then some people just vote like Democrat or Republican.
Yeah. What is it, an R or a D?
Yeah.
Yeah, straight ticket.
They like, hey, I don't know that person. Okay, Democrat it is or Republican it is or something like that. So
Yeah.
I think it's cool getting to know these people because I don't know half of them anyway. But-
Yeah.
So it's kind of dope.
So what you have them on to try to, I guess, figure out for yourself who they are, but also show to, I guess, your followers. Right?
Yeah. I'm when I bring somebody on, like I'm educating myself also. So if I bring y'all on the show, I'm trying to educate myself on like what y'all do, how y'all do it, and I'm learning myself. So
Yeah.
I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I have like therapists on there, counselors and stuff.
Yeah.
So like when I ask them questions, it's kind of like if I do like a mental health show, I try to do like once a month. So these counselors that I'm asking questions to, I'm not gonna say these are questions from my personal something like that, but it's just learning what they do and who they are. So
What they do in the community and everything.
yeah, exactly. And some of these people, it's a lot of people that I know that need therapists, but they're like
Everybody could use it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Everybody
especially-
can benefit from that.
yeah, everybody goes through some kind of trauma, and what they do is just try to, just kind of sweep it under the rug and try to mentally catapult themselves over the problems and stuff instead of talking to somebody like a professional or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't want to pay. But,
Well, the
It's
pay is
expensive.
one thing.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but it's also there's
expensive.
just a big stigma. People want to be, especially among men. People want to be
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
They don't. Men don't cry. All that stuff. Like
Hey, you got feelings? Why are you being gay, dog?
yeah. Hey, like, hey, guys,
I
I
ain't got
gotta
no
go.
feelings.
I gotta go to talk to my therapist. Like, what the fuck? Your
Yeah.
therapist? Man, just drink a beer or something.
buck up, man. Like, come on, get it together.
Put your shoulders up. Just put. Was it? Are you carrying an umbrella?
Yeah.
The fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Just put your shoulders up.
Oh, you're showing emotions? Like, what the? Get out of here, man. So. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, at first, I start off my show with a couple people, and shout out to them. But I end up, things happen. And
It's hard to keep.
It is. It's very hard, But, they still show me love and participate. They'll be in the comments and stuff like that. It just didn't work out, but
Yeah.
it just became a solo thing. So,
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
It's hard to get us all together.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just hard to like have two people asking questions simultaneously and not step over each other or
Yeah.
or have different questions and not be, it is. It's a dance.
Yeah, and I tell people all the time because a lot of people want to start podcasts, and I say, well, it's easy to start it. You just got to be consistent. Like those first 2-3 episodes, you're like, oh yeah, this is dope.
Yeah,
and then you be like, you miss a week or something or whatever you say. Then it becomes 2 weeks, then 3 weeks, and then you don't hear from them.
I think the stat is like 50. I think it's maybe 50 or 60% of all podcasts haven't released an episode in 90 days, which means 50% don't exist anymore.
Dead.
Yeah, I know a few of them like that too.
Yeah,
and like
it's hard, man.
70% never make it past episode 7.
Well, it's like you do a couple episodes
like that,
and it's fun, but then you might do a bad episode and get discouraged, or the amount of work that you have to do to make it good is it wears you down, and it's we've taken hiatuses for a little while, but
yeah, it could be time consuming, and a lot of things come up. You might be doing something that week, and then the next week, and then the next week. I got some family members of mine. They have a dope podcast. It's called the Plan B Podcast.
What?
Shout out to them. And their podcast, I mean, it's
The
pretty
Plan B
dope. Yeah,
podcast?
the Plan B podcast.
What's it about?
It's just 2 cousins, and they're talking about they're just 2 females. They're talking about they like to talk about fuckboys a lot.
Okay.
So,
it's like venting.
Yeah, So they talk about a lot of fuckboy shit, but the chemistry is great, man. But like what we was talking about, they haven't did a podcast in a while, an episode in a while, and that kind of sucks. But I think it's pretty dope if they just continue on with what they got going on.
I mean, I just think it's cool. Even if somebody does a podcast and they do it for a little while and then don't, I think doing it is so beneficial to you as a person.
Yeah.
Like you get like these soft skills is what you call them. It's like you learn how to talk to people a little better. You meet more people.
Exactly.
You learn in general, and it's just I just think everybody should do it at least once.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about it is I mean y'all, man. So that's a cool thing, and you get to meet cool people and shit, and if you're opinionated and you like to talk about different type of shit, this is perfect for you. Just get you a microphone or however you want to set up, Anchor or whatever you use, or, and you just start talking about stuff, and that kind of helps, get stuff off your chest from holding it in or whatever. So I wouldn't suggest starting with Facebook like how I did, because, you might get, I don't know, you got to be able to take the criticism, because not everybody's going to like what you're talking about and stuff like that. So
have you got a lot of criticism?
A little bit. Yeah. I had a friend this morning. She said she unfollowed me.
Really?
Yeah. I was kind of doped out that she even told me. A lot of people don't tell you. They just unfollow you.
Yeah.
And she said, she's like, yeah, I unfollowed you. I was like, wow, what's up? And she's like, the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion thing.
Well, yeah, was that I've been seeing on the
Yeah,
memes.
so, a lot of females been taking Megan Thee Stallion side.
You talking about the getting shot thing?
Yeah, the getting shot thing.
What?
Yeah, she got shot in the foot. Right?
Recently?
Yeah, man, like what, a month ago or something?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so she got shot. So I was saying, I don't know if he actually did it yet because we don't know his story. Like his lawyers.
We weren't there. Nobody was there.
His lawyers are telling, don't say nothing,
Nobody was
court
there,
and everything. So I just said, like, I don't think he did it, It's just I'm not finna convict the man off of, what media is portraying and stuff like
You'll
that.
get canceled, man.
Yeah. So
you got unfollowed, dude.
Yeah, so she didn't like it. She was talking about domestic abuse and stuff like that, which actually I have a show about that coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff. And I was like,
domestic abuse it's an actual problem.
It is a problem.
It's a huge problem.
It is a problem. And we were talking and we could have talked all day, but I was like, look, okay, you said you unfollowed me. You told me why. I told you. We had a conversation for about 20 minutes. Like, okay, what's next? Are you going to follow me back or what? I'm not going to talk to you all day about this, but yeah, man. Sometimes I get negative feedback. And sometimes a lot of people like to tell you, how you should do stuff. Like, oh, hey, you should do this or you should do that. Or, like to critique you and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, okay. All right, cool.
You just ignore them.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, all right.
Whenever you have people,
I appreciate your feedback.
Whenever you have people like trying to get on the show and they have nothing to talk about, that's one that happens a lot too.
Yeah. I have a lot of people that say, hey, can I be on your show? And I'm like,
for why?
Yeah, I'm like, I look at their Facebook page or like their social media or what they have going on or something like that. And not to knock them, but if their page is like quiet, or if they don't have like, I don't know, if they don't have like anything kind of like to promote or business,
don't have something to say.
Yeah, if you don't have nothing to say, then like, what are we gonna talk about? And
Exactly.
then, So I'll tell them, I say, hey, what you want to talk about? Oh, we can talk about anything. Like, if you don't have nothing passionate to talk about, then I can't really bounce off that. We're just having like a little conversation about nothing. So, but yeah, I have a lot of people that want to come on the show and chill or whatever. So,
well, your show's really informal. You know what I mean? It's got a whole different vibe to it than like ours does or anybody else's. I would want to be on it. I mean, it just seems like.
Yeah, man, I would love to have y'all on.
It just seems like you're chopping it up. It seems really fun.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool because how I grew up, like from the North End and stuff. So having these people on, like people that's running for like mayor and therapists and stuff, I would never thought of just hanging out in the hood when I was young and stuff like that. So sometimes when I'm talking to a therapist or a lawyer or something like that, or a judge, even a judge, in my head I'm thinking like, yo, this is weird shit. So.
Yeah, I noticed your shirt, Concord Road Icon.
Yeah.
49. I would have never guessed from the North End. I would have. I've never guessed.
Yeah, so the North End, I'm from the North End, so I'm pretty proud of that. I'm proud of that, the fact that I'm from the North End, Beaumont, and Texas. It's just a pride thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I just like to represent it. It gets a lot of negative.
I live in the North End. So,
you do?
Yeah.
Oh, you're an alumnus.
I live on North 10th Street.
North 10th Street?
And the worst thing about living on North 10th Street is everybody thinks I live in Old Town. I'm like, no, that's 10th Street. That's not North 10th Street. All right. It's North 10th Street, not 10th Street.
Yeah.
I'm on the other side of the highway.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Okay.
Both of my neighbors on each side have goats.
What?
Yeah, so that's North End shit.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. North 10th. North 10th is that off of... Let's see.
It's
you could go
Delaware. Like it's, where you're on Delaware and you almost hit Concord. The street right before Concord. Is North 10th Street.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right by the tracks.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah, man. You're alumni, North End alumni.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
I'll get you a shirt.
Got to get you a shirt.
I guess so. Dang, man. That's...
Yeah. So, like I said, the North End, it gets portrayed negative, especially in the media and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, crime happens and stuff. So I'm just trying to shine a positive light on it.
Yeah.
And that's one reason why I came out with my charity, which is the Nawf Side Alumni Children's Charity.
Okay.
Or whatever. So it went to like, at first it started with just Northside Alumni. I just, got the shirt made or something. And then I don't really know how I turned that into a charity, to be honest with you, dude.
That's
my
how
mind's
things
like
happen,
everywhere.
honestly. Yeah.
So,
just go.
But I just turned it into a charity. And, they help out kids and stuff and mentor them and let them know that it doesn't matter where you come from. You can still be whatever the hell you want to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know when we was younger and somebody told us that, we was like, you know. But as you get older, you really understand, and you need to tell these kids, hey, you really can be whatever you want to be if you just stay focused and, have your path. I mean, have positive people around you and shit like that. So
yeah,
it does. That's kind of what I picked up whenever I first discovered your page and started kind of checking out what you were doing. Is it seems like you have this. I don't know. You're trying to help your community. It's like it seems like a drive that you have in everything that you do.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I like to see people progress and do good in life, man. So regardless if I don't know them or not, hey man, I want you to do whatever you want to do in life, man. So that's how with these kids, some of these kids come from some bad neighborhoods and apartments and stuff like that, and just to let them know, man, like you don't have to grow up that way, Just stay focused, have positive people around you. If you want to be a lawyer or a cop or have your own business, you can do that regardless of where you're from. Yeah. And sometimes they just need to hear that because they're surrounded by nothing but negativity. So I'm just trying to be the positive for them and shit. So.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Kids can really focus up way too much because your world is really small.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you have to show them that there's a lot more to what we live in than just their little tiny world.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a little bit more for them. They got social media, so they kind of could see a little bit more. And than what we had. We didn't know what the hell was going on in other cities and stuff like that.
Yeah, we had dial-up.
Yeah, we had. Yeah, I remember being on the computer and my mom
Get on the phone.
Yeah. She's like, I'm trying to use the phone. Get off the. Like, what? Like, damn, man. We had to get on like at nighttime or something.
Yeah.
That AOL dial-up. I think that's when they had MySpace and all that.
MySpace and just, God, AOL, those CDs, man. Frisbees in the yard, you know?
Yeah, the coasters. Yeah.
Yeah. The coasters, yeah.
Yeah. We're a weird generation, dude.
Yeah, man.
We're like this in-betweeners where, we know how to work technology, but we also know how to use a map. And it's really weird.
Yeah. I mean, like my daughter, she's 5 years old and she's on an iPad. She probably can work it a little bit better than me. So.
I'm sure. Yeah, she was baptized in technology.
Yeah, man. So
she was born into it.
I was reading about something though that even though kids are like around the technology and they know how to use technology, they're actually less technologically literate.
Oh, really?
Because whenever we were around, they still had like really shitty like user interfaces. You know, you had to know what was going on, point and click, and do all
you
that.
Be a little more technical.
Whereas now it's you just do this.
More user.
If it doesn't work, turn it off, turn it back on.
I can see that.
Yeah. And now they can't open a Word document. These kids, some of them.
These damn kids.
These kids.
You can't call on a kid to help you with that Word document. Like, you're useless.
Billy, you're 5. Why don't you know how to open
Why don't you know your
PDF?
spreadsheets?
God dang it.
Are you my kid? Like, yeah, man. I mean, technology is crazy, man. So.
Well, I think it's for all the bad things that Facebook and everything has done, it's allowed people like us to get a word out and
no doubt,
and present present good things in the community and share, and I think that's probably the best thing that's come out of it, other than all this craziness and the fake news and What do you think is going to happen in November?
Man, I don't know, man. I think it's crazy seeing people like really argue and want to fight over who to vote for, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's crazy because I got people that for Trump and for Biden.
Yeah.
And I don't argue. If somebody wants to vote for Trump, I mean, hey, you can vote for Trump. If you want to vote for Biden, you could do that too. But it's I don't know, man. It kind of feels Super Bowl-ish. I'm trying to see who's gonna win.
Yeah,
it is Super Bowl-ish,
and who's gonna go like
it's
crazy. Over the when they lose and stuff, man. So, man, it's gonna be pretty interesting though.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared, man. Like it's just like it's Super Bowl-ish, when somebody wins and then whatever town hosts the Super Bowl, people go outside and like flip cars over. So, like that's gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
But it's gonna be everywhere.
To what extent?
Yeah, I don't know. People are definitely gonna flip some cars over. No matter who wins.
Yeah. It might be a riot. It might be a riot right then. I don't know if Washington ever had a riot.
In D.C.?
Yeah, D.C. Probably like a sports riot or something, if you want to call
probably
that.
most likely a sports riot.
Yeah. I think
it's
the
gonna be a
Nationals
sports-
won or something.
That's right. The Nationals did just
Yeah.
win.
I don't know
Right.
if they had anything crazy after they won that, though. They beat the Astros, matter of fact.
Yeah, that was they won for the first time since 39 or something.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, that they won the championship?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, It's kind of sad the Astros lost that because now they're
That was a
trying
whole conspiracy, though.
Yeah.
It was like they were cheating.
yeah, so
Yeah, the Astros. Yeah,
Banging on trash cans, man.
yeah
You know?
they were like,
that dude totally
Big
snitched on him, man.
I think they got done like Lance Armstrong because apparently everybody was cheating.
Yeah.
All the
yeah,
other people were doing
that is
it
what
too.
was,
Yeah.
All the
Like
other
everybody
teams do
was
it.
doped up, they just got caught.
They all have like sophisticated flag guys, like signal guys. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And they all have their own language to tell you what's going on. They just got caught.
And Lance even had cancer, too.
Yeah.
So even though
He was running on one testicle,
If any one person should be
beating
on
everybody.
steroids and stuff, it should be him.
Yeah, man. You're losing to a guy that has one ball.
Yeah.
So-
I wonder if that allows, like, if he gets less friction whenever
yeah, I don't know, dude.
Hell yeah.
there's got to be something there.
Yeah.
There's got to be something
He
there.
can just lean to one side and just pedal all day and stuff like that. That'd be a
I can do this all day, man.
He's a machine.
That poor bastard.
Something's not right with this guy.
And all the
That-
people that bought the wristbands were
That
so
poor
upset.
millionaire.
yeah, dude.
That poor millionaire living in Austin banging
He
Sandra
left
Bullock.
his wife
Yeah.
that sat through cancer with him and started
Damn,
banging
man.
Sandra Bullock. Like,
That poor millionaire.
Oh, Sandra. Is that the reason why Sandra was in Austin?
I mean, I don't know, I guess.
yeah,
I didn't know she was
house
messing with him at first. And I was like, oh, damn, that's why she was in Austin.
It's either that or Matthew McConaughey is one of them.
I
Yeah,
don't know,
that's
man.
true,
Like,
too.
Texas seems like it's going to be the new California.
It's blowing up now.
All the people moving here. all
Yeah,
the
man, a lot of
companies moving
California
here.
people
Well,
like Tesla's coming here.
Tesla's
Joe
going to
Rogan's
Austin.
coming here.
Oh, Joe Rogan's coming.
He's already here. Yeah, he has a
lives in
studio
Austin
here.
now.
Oh, damn. Yeah, when I was in Austin like last month, it kind of felt California-ish or something like that, if that's a word.
It's kind of gross. It's like a bunch of like
very
prefab houses.
Yeah, man. It's like it felt weird.
It looks like every other major city in the country.
Yeah,
basically.
the vibe felt kind of funny.
Yeah, it's not the
that-
same.
They just had an incident out there. I think one of those cranes fell over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
one of those downtown high-rise
man.
cranes?
Yeah, I think two of them collided or something. I don't know what they were doing to have
That'd
two
been awesome.
cranes.
Somebody got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody got fired.
I don't think
somebody
anybody
got
died.
sued.
I think only just a bunch of people got hurt, but nobody died. So that's lucky.
Yeah. Really, that's
I
all you
just
want
want to see that.
That's like some shit out of a Spider-Man movie.
That's like my inner kid.
Yeah,
Just like,
yeah. You need
Yeah.
a Spider-Man for that situation.
Yeah, you really do. Yeah, yeah. It's like people would hate if I said it, but Austin is like my least favorite city in Texas.
Really? I
It's
kind of like Austin.
it's
Well, I
like my
liked it
least
before
favorite.
I went out there recently.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
while before I went out there a month ago.
It's
Yeah.
lost its flavor. Like it has.
Yeah, it felt weird.
It has no flavor.
It's not cool. It's not. Yes, it's not. It lost the sauce.
It did.
It got lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
I really
Like-
think so.
All of our cities in this beautiful state have like a personality. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, no doubt.
And Austin just doesn't. It has zero personality.
I think San Antonio still has that
San
personality.
Oh
Antonio
yeah,
is
San Antonio's
pretty
got like just flavor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
San Antonio is just
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
a
that's
place.
Tex-Mex right there.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely
like-
Tex-Mex. That's
Yeah.
usually the city we go to if we want to get away from Beaumont. Sometimes.
That's where you guys went for the
Yeah,
hurricane, right?
yeah, we went to the
I was-
hurricane.
yeah.
We was out there chilling.
Yeah, you're on like a rooftop patio reading
Yeah,
the weather.
man.
We're out here.
Be like, y'all need to get the hell out of there.
Yeah,
Come to San Antonio.
It's beautiful
We're
out
here.
here.
Yeah.
yeah.
The tacos are great.
It was a lot of kids out there around there, so I couldn't really talk how I wanted to because they were
Okay.
like in the
Yeah.
pool and stuff, and I was like, it's some old folks
Oh,
on the
wait.
side of me.
That is what happened. We had some, I think it was some Port Arthur or Beaumont refugees
Yeah.
that shot each other up in Austin and killed a homeless woman.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, really?
Did y'all
You
evacuate?
took ownership. We did, yeah.
I
I stayed.
Oh, you stayed?
I
Yeah.
slept under this table. I literally slept under this table.
Wrapped in a green screen.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That green screen. Yeah.
I think my wife wanted to go though. She was waiting to go. She was like,
A little
I was at
vacation.
work. I was at work that night before we left, and she was like, I'm booking a hotel. I'm like, yo, it's just gonna be a category 1. And then
Evacuation, man.
she's like, no, it's gonna be a 3. I was like, can you just wait till I get home to book the hotel? Let me see what hotel this is before you. I don't want to stay at some Motel 6 or something like that, and next to some dope spot or whatever and stuff.
I think a lot of people took it as a vacation
we
opportunity.
took it as a
It's
vacation. and stuff.
vacation. Yeah.
Yeah. We were going to go to Austin, but I think I just paid some. I paid like some wild ass price on one of my charity fees things or something
Yeah.
like that. Or, I don't know if it was the 501c3 or whatever. Somebody's helping me with it and stuff like that, but I paid some crazy.
You had to pay a fee or like
Yeah, I
catch
had
up
to
on the
pay-
taxes or something.
Yeah, I had
like
to pay that, and I was like, all right, and I paid it. And then literally the next day, we had to evacuate. And I was like, well, we're not going to Austin.
We're going to Barrio.
Yeah. We said the prices were cheaper out there in San Antonio,
Oh,
so we
yeah,
just
yeah,
went that
absolutely,
way
yeah.
and stuff.
A little
So,
farther away.
but like you said, man, San Antonio still has flavor.
Oh yeah.
Houston does too. Houston's.
Houston, yes.
San
I think
Houston, they're
Houston's
real.
probably my favorite. Other than Beaumont, I love Beaumont, but
Yeah.
but I think Houston's probably my favorite out of most.
It's been a while since I've been to Dallas, to be honest with you.
Dallas is a Fort Worth. Dude, I've been.
He
I hung out-
hates
I
Dallas.
hate Dallas.
He
I
hate
hate
Dallas.
But
Really?
Fort Worth is pretty dope, actually. Like,
Really?
I really like Fort Worth.
I lived
a lot
in-
of
I
really
lived in
good
Dallas
food.
for 3 years, man. I love Dallas.
It's more that it's more of a cowboy culture than anything, though. So it's
More
like,
than down here?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well,
Big
because
time.
that's I mean that's where like that area of Fort Worth is where all the cattle ranchers would push their cattle.
That was the
there.
gateway to the West. Yeah.
And that's where
Okay.
the big rail station that would take it to the rest of the country. So they bring their cattle to Fort Worth and maybe even Lubbock and Amarillo too. But that's more oil.
Yeah.
But Fort Worth was like the center for like getting out of Texas. Like you got to go all the way, and that's where you dropped your.
Yeah, it was like
load.
Chicago's sister city. There was a direct rail.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's cool, man. They got the rail. It's the rail cities. They got the stockyards and everything. It's real cowboy culture. But it's just, man, they got some good food in that city, man.
Oh, really?
And it's
Fort
still
Worth.
kind of run down. It's not too metropolitan.
It's not gentrified.
It's not gentrified. It's like
okay.
it's like it's real like interesting.
What about the downtown? Don't they have some kind of historic or something?
Yeah.
The stockyards.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
stockyard. Okay.
Billy Bob's, and it's like it's all like steakhouses, and they got cows running around everywhere, and
Oh,
rodeos down there. except their skyline is kind of silly. Like their skyline looks like it looks like they left their Christmas lights all year. It's just like the buildings are just framed in this like orange light.
Some buildings can't pay their energy bill. Just like
It really does look like they just forgot their Christmas lights up. Honestly. Yeah, that's probably the worst skyline.
They can't come together.
Yeah,
well, they're
man.
trying to compete. I mean, their next door neighbor has like one of the best skylines
Yeah,
in the
man.
country.
Dallas has a pretty dope
That
skyline.
stupid ass ball looks like a
that
man.
ball, yeah.
It's dope. That ball's awesome. And then the city the building with the green outline.
I mean, what am I
Yeah.
saying? I'm actually wearing an Oak Cliff shirt right now. So.
yeah, you're wearing a Dallas shirt.
Yeah. It's a good theater. It's just not. I don't like the city that much.
It's because you're a hater.
Yeah, haven't been in Dallas in a long time.
Yeah.
I loved it. Man, Dallas is one of the most international cities in our country. It is. It's extremely diverse. I mean, just like Houston is.
Yeah.
But it's wild. I don't know why, but it seems to have like a gigantic Asian population and culture. And I don't know. It's awesome. I love Dallas.
What do y'all think about the downtown for Beaumont? A lot of people want to kind of juice that up.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about it?
I think so. I think they need to capitalize off of. I always thought they should capitalize off the waterwork, man, and put like restaurants and businesses along there
On the waterfront.
Yeah, the waterfront, man.
The thing about like they got money to fix
Yeah.
for the riverfront park, and they have plans to. But I think they're just sitting waiting. I don't know. Like COVID slowed a lot of things down. They do have that. I'm pretty sure last time I remember they have the funds, but they're going to have to rebuild a bank of a river.
Yeah.
And that costs a ton
It's
of money.
eroded, yeah.
But I don't know what, because I don't know, like they've been talking about doing stuff downtown forever.
Yeah, man.
And they're making little steps. Like they just made it an arts district, and they're in talks with this place called Art Spaces. And Art Spaces, we talked to Jess Prince. I think you might know her, Jess Prince. She works.
Oh yeah.
And she's trying to get that Art Spaces in there. And what they do is they'll take a building and they'll renovate it, and they'll turn it into lofts, working spaces for artists, and they'll basically subsidize their rent. And then they'll take the bottom and they'll let people rent that out for like shops, cafes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like downtown, I think the general consensus is if you want people living downtown, there's got to be some kind of grocery store. There's got to be a bodega.
Oh,
like
yeah,
I
we was
told
talking
you.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you said
yeah.
you wanted to run a gas station, but it's
Yeah,
like, man, just buy like a little, go on Magnolia. What is that? What is that market? The markets on Orleans. One of those would be a perfect little bodega,
Oh, yeah.
man. Have a little deli in there.
Yeah.
But that's what you need to have. You need to have restaurants. They have restaurants, but you need to have, you got to have somewhere where you can get your day-to-day items without having to drive.
You
You gotta have stab and go, and it's I don't know. There's so many things that need to happen for it to happen, but it just seems like everybody's sitting on their thumbs. And then there's a couple of owners that own everything down there, and they have the price of rent so high you can't rent anything. And the buildings are just like every year goes by, the buildings are going to get more expensive to fix, and it's just it's like problems on problems. And I don't know. I'm kind of hopeful with once this new election season for the city comes through.
Oh yeah.
I think we're going to see
it's gonna be a big shakeup.
I think it's going to be a big
I think so,
shakeup.
too.
I haven't seen too many candidates for the wards. I haven't, and I mean every year there's like 20 of them.
Yeah.
And there's usually like 50% of them are just some jokers, and then there's like 2 or 3 that look good, but they don't ever win. It's always it always goes to the guy that then I guess has the most friends and talks.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I think my highest viewed show was with Mike Getz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I bet you got so much flack for that. I know we did.
Well, man, I was getting so many inbox questions.
Did
like,
you wear a Nike hat whenever you did it?
No, I actually wore like a Northside. Oh, the Nike. Didn't he burn it or something?
Yeah, he
like
burned
that?
a Nike.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I forgot about that. But
Pander.
no, I wore like my Northside shirt or whatever. But a lot of people was inboxing me questions and stuff, like asking them, hey, ask them does Black Lives Matter and all that. That was like the main thing I was getting. And I think when I talked to him about it, he even knew that question was gonna come up or whatever. But we kind of just stayed the course or whatever. I knew it was gonna if I would have asked that question on live, it would have just lit it up, and you would have seen so much cursing and negative.
That's kind of whenever we interviewed him. That's kind of what we did. It's like we didn't want to get in. Like we touched on it, but it's just like why shut down the interview? You know?
Exactly.
And
why turn something hostile?
And I think I think Mike does good things for the city. I don't like his what he speaks out about. You know?
Yeah.
I don't like his opinions, but I think he does good for the city as far as like keeping the people from doing stupid shit with our money.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's very inflammatory, you know, but he's anti-corruption. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like when I think about things in value, I think that somebody who is like inherently anti-corrupt is a little more important than just being an asshole. If that's the worst thing about, like, he's an
If
asshole.
he's just an asshole,
yeah, he's an
yeah.
asshole. Like, it's a little more important that he's like the only one who voted against everyone in the city getting a raise.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we don't need a raise.
Yeah.
He's like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
I asked him, like, what do you rate Becky from a 1 to 10? I think he gave her like a 2. I was like, man, don't you gotta sit next to her like every Tuesday, dude?
He's not scared of confrontation.
I'm like,
He's not, man.
Do you watch the city council meetings?
Yeah, I watch them sometimes.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
You asked him to rate her?
Yeah, man. It was either a 2 or a 4 or whatever, but it was bad though, man. And I was like, damn, you gotta sit next to her, man. I wonder how that is, you know? Is somebody that you
I'm gonna go
rated
back
like
and watch
that?
that.
Yeah,
go back
man.
and watch that one.
It was pretty dope. It was a pretty dope interview though. He was pretty cool. I met his wife and everything.
Yeah.
It's pretty laid back, but
Yeah.
I think he does a lot for his ward though.
Yeah. Who's in the north side? Who's over there? Is that Alvin?
Yeah, it's odd one. I tried to hit him up, but he never responded.
Really?
Dude. Yeah.
See, I think,
Yeah,
man, there's a lot of those politicians that are fucking up by not interacting.
Don't
you know?
respond. I sent him a friend request, inboxed him, had some people that say, hey, you need to speak to Aldwin. And I was like, well, he haven't accepted my friend request or even inboxed or anything like that.
How would
So
you
there's
how
a-
would you rate him?
Man,
Putting
bad,
you on the
man.
spot,
It's pretty
bad.
bad. I'll probably give him like a 3 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I lived in the North End my whole life, and I haven't really seen anything that
I was like, I'm not going to respond to that guy. He's from my ward.
If he was from Silsby, yeah. Oh, you're from Silsby? Yeah.
Yeah, what's up,
All
man?
right, yeah. I don't want to hear another damn word about these potholes.
Yo, I hit a pothole one time, and I had to talk to the city or something. They say the
Yeah.
city will replace it or something.
They'll fix your stuff.
They'll
if you-
fix it, but they have to not know about it. So when I emailed them or whatever, they say, "Oh, we know about that." So I had to fix it myself.
Oh, wow.
So wait. If they don't know about the pothole,
Yeah,
they'll fix.
they'll fix it. They said it was on their list or something to
Oh,
fix.
God.
So that's
Wow.
why.
I think I have I got a scheme in my head right now. I got a sledgehammer in the house. And I need a tire replaced. Go out to the road.
Just bust it out.
Hey,
Take pictures and
You're,
everything
you're
in
on
the hole
record.
and
You're
stuff
talking
like
about
that.
fraud right now.
yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm playing a character. Right
Ah.
now, it's not- yeah.
Don't want to add more holes to the north side. I don't know. I mean, what do you think do you think there's a reason that nothing gets done, or that he might have not accomplished enough?
Well, a lot of people. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but a few people tell me he's getting outvoted on things,
yeah.
and I'm thinking like what things? Like what things is he getting outvoted on? Because we don't see anything, and he's been like a politician for like he's been there forever.
That thing's like
So
10
you would
plus
think,
years.
yeah. So you think he'll have like more pull and getting stuff done, or veteranship or whatever you want to call it. But we don't see nothing done over there. It's just more potholes, more bad streets. I think he got a statue removed from a park that nobody visits or whatever. Nobody knew about that statue.
Well, there was the one statue downtown that got taken down.
Yeah, that was that one statue
Oh, yeah.
downtown.
There's
or something.
another one.
I think that's the one.
Dude,
I didn't hear anything about
That
it. I guess it
comment
wasn't.
section was
Oh, God.
live.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
It made me kind of ashamed.
I think
of a
Mike.
lot of-
I think Mike even commented about it. I think he said like him and Aldwin had like a dinner and they had a handshake on some kind of agreement or whatever.
Oh, they yelled at each other in that meeting.
Yeah,
They were like shouting at each other. Like, hey, Mike was like saying he was calling him a racist or something like that. It's just like, oh God.
Yeah, they got into it a few times from what I heard.
Yeah, I mean,
But I don't know. We don't see him like you would want to see like the councilman in your ward a lot, or
Yeah.
even have him talk to people in that community. But I don't see him out
it's
there.
just like how
I
do
never.
they keep getting voted for? You know,
I heard nobody runs against him.
nobody runs against.
That's what people tell me. Nobody runs against him.
I live in the North End.
There you
Saying,
go,
man.
I'm gonna fix these damn potholes.
What's your first thing you're gonna do? Fix these potholes? Hell
Fix
yeah!
these damn
Fix these damn
potholes, man.
potholes. That's your taglines.
The rent's too damn high.
The rent's too damn high.
I'm fixing these potholes,
man.
and we're gonna have community barbecues.
Oh man,
That's
that'd
really
be
it.
dope.
We're gonna have
really
community barbecues. Come on.
We need more festivals out here, man.
Yeah, we do.
I think we there's a lot of festivals in the West End. I think we need more festivals throughout the city.
Yeah.
You know, like I would love to have like I don't know, like a turkey leg festival somewhere or something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
Like,
Anything.
anything, you know, and have the city like I would like if I would try to get the city to do something, and I guess that's in my department, is somehow figuring out a way to like basically the city would provide the space, we'd make it safe, we'd maybe even provide the barbecue pits and just have the community bring the meat.
Yeah.
You know,
Bring your meat,
bring the
man.
meet, we'll bring the heat,
Yeah.
have some DJs
Bring
out
the meat,
there.
bring the heat. Yeah.
You know, like I think we've talked about that for a long time. But
Yeah,
it's just,
man.
you know,
We need a lot. We need
We
more
do.
stuff like that.
You think it would benefit the community?
Yeah, I think a lot of people participate on
Bring
it.
people together.
I think I was talking to I think her name was. I'm not gonna say her name because she told me to delete the comment when she made it or whatever. But I'll tell y'all later. But I think I was talking about like a barbecue and like having beer or something like that. It was like a Saturday and football games was coming on, and she was like, "Yeah, we can get together and get a whole bunch of people and just tailgate, and people bring TVs out and you know barbecue something like what you're saying."
Mm-hmm.
And she was passionate about it, man. And I was like, "Yeah, that would be dope." I mean, I think the city can have a lot of good things, man. You know, so I mean, we got like what Oktoberfest or something.
Yeah, we have Oktoberfest.
There's a lot of
gonna happen, I'm
events,
not
like
sure.
dude,
Yeah.
and whenever they talked about reopening the venues, there are people in the comments saying like the city doesn't ever do anything; they need to do more things. But it's like there's a lot of events that happen now. Now Mardi Gras is finally here,
Yeah.
and that was a lot of fun. I don't know if you went, but that was
I heard it was dope though.
Yeah, there was a lot of good reviews.
I heard
there.
it was
People were
good.
hating leading up to it, but
Yeah.
like after it was done,
yeah.
it was like that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then you got Dogtoberfest, which is for the dogs, and you know they dress them up in costumes. So you got Oktoberfest.
They do.
And then there's the Craft Beer Fest. We got a film festival, you know, and most of those are downtown. But like I said, like man, I would love to see. You know, we have all these parks, and every ward has a park. Like I don't see why. Like that should be on the council members. Like host a damn event in your park, in your ward, like every quarter. Like why not? You know, it doesn't hurt anything.
They don't talk about nothing in those meetings. It's just arguing over, you know.
Yeah.
They're just going over like one thing or two things, and they're just arguing about
Well, they
it.
have a docket, and then they
Yeah.
either agree on it or they kind of disagree. And then,
Yeah, those
you know.
meetings I watched is like, you know,
Yeah. Well, it's a process, and it is hard to watch. It like Zach was
government
saying.
moves slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Zach was saying, they do have a docket. So in order to speak on something in that meeting, it has to already be on the list, and then there's a certain way that those are run, and it's not really entertaining at all.
yeah, no, it's
And
not.
It's not made for like gotcha moments or surprise.
Oh, lately it has though.
Oh yeah.
Lately it's been pretty exciting. Yeah, yeah, because you can expect either Becky or Mike to start something. It seems like
That you can. You know who? It's happened last year. You know who visited the city council meeting last year?
Who was that?
Tillman Fertitta.
Oh yeah,
What was he talking about?
I don't know.
he just visited.
Well, he was visiting. He was talking to him about riverfront stuff.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Well, that was the whole thing. Is like
downtown
with the AT&T building is like they had some buyer
yeah.
that wanted
And it
to
was
buy
around
or
that same
something.
time, and it was Tillman Fertitta who was coming around.
Now he's losing Lubies. So it's like-
Old big dick billionaire walking in. You know what I mean? Like just yeah. I have my own sort of ideas about what that was about because the state of Texas, since storms are happening every year,
Yeah,
they have finally allowed a few like licenses on gambling, like gambling. Gambling has been illegal in Texas for God knows
well, that's
how
what they're
long.
talking about doing with Ford Park.
yeah.
And
Horse
so,
races,
yeah. And what it is the state of Texas finally agreed to give 9 permits out for 9 coastal counties. Jefferson County is a coastal county.
Really?
Yeah, so it's already passed. It's already gone through. So potentially Jefferson County is allowed to have a casino, and I think that's why Tillman
Wow.
Fertitta was here.
Could you imagine if we had a casino
casino?
downtown on the riverfront?
That'd
Could you
be
imagine?
that'd be super
and-
Can
dope.
you
and-
imagine? Like, we would be Lake Charles. We'd be bigger than Lake Charles.
Yeah,
and
we
what
would
I
be
think
bigger
and
than
what
Lake
I think would happen because Tillman
Like, 'cause Lake
Fertitta-
Charles is gone now.
Because
Yeah.
Tillman owns a really big expensive casino in Lake Charles. I think we would have like a boutique casino.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? because he wouldn't want to mess with his own money.
So how we revitalize downtown?
Yeah.
Casino boat on the riverfront.
I
think
mean,
that would be dope.
you don't even have to have a boat. It would.
build it.
I mean, most of the people that go gamble is from Texas, and you go on, they have buses taking trips out there and stuff.
We have a shuttle service.
So yeah, man, we spend a lot of money out there in Louisiana.
I just think I think it's been an agreement for the longest time because Louisiana's like the poorest state in the union. That like Texas, please don't legalize gambling. It's all we got.
Exactly.
It's all other New Orleans. It's all we got, man. Like,
That's it.
Yo, if they legalize like marijuana over there, it's over, man.
I think it's medical over there.
Yeah, it's
right now.
medical.
Is it really?
Yeah, but it's
medical.
only like 2 places you can get it prescribed.
Yeah.
And it's really strict laws of like what you can prescribe it for.
I hate that Louisiana's more free than us.
They are, man.
They're more free than us.
Well, they had the highest
like, fuck it,
incarceration
let's
rate,
party.
so it's like it's not really more free.
Yeah, no.
They have a really
It's very
high-
Good point.
corporatist over there. Also,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a shame that we have a poker game named after us and we can't even play it legally in Texas.
Ah, man, yeah.
Can't even play Texas Hold'em
Yeah,
for money
that's-
in Texas. Like
yeah.
it doesn't make any damn sense. Texas, all they had to do is just legalize gambling, legalize weed, and
it should legalize
Create a state
everything in
in
the
the-
state.
Yeah.
You can like own a tiger with no recourse in Texas, but you can't like gamble.
Yeah.
You can't smoke
you can
weed.
gamble with your life, but you can't gamble with money.
You can literally own a tiger, but you can't smoke weed.
Yeah, that's dangerous, smoking weed. But you
Yeah.
had that tiger over there.
Yeah.
You better not smoke that plant. You better
Yeah.
not smoke that plant. You better not gamble.
Yeah.
Go ahead and have that tiger. That's cool. That's your God-given right. Ain't nobody taking your tiger away.
I asked a cop about marijuana as far as like CBD and stuff.
Yeah.
Like as far as like arresting people. And he had inboxed me and he said like you can't tell the difference. So really it's their discretion.
Unless you test it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was telling me like if you're honest, he said most cops like if you're honest and if you don't have any warrants or nothing like that, they pretty much will let you go.
Yeah, no, that is one thing I am proud of Beaumont for is they're very laxed on marijuana. You know what I mean? For as much shit as we give the city,
We do.
we give them a lot of shit.
Good.
Our police department seems to be like a lot more progressive than
Yeah.
all of the other police departments in Texas.
Yeah, because we had mental health officers.
Yeah.
like 2 years ago. How well they work, I don't know.
And as progressive as like Austin seems to be,
Yeah.
like every single week I see some bullshit with like Austin PD. You know what I mean? Every single week. Like they're doing fucked up shit all the time. Like like shaking down homeless people and like they're just bad.
body slamming jaywalkers.
Yeah.
that was like a couple years
that's
ago.
what happened. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they just like fuck people up all the time. And the perception is that like they're liberal and progressive and their cops wear polos and ride bicycles.
Yeah.
But meanwhile over here in like dirty ass Beaumont, they're like, oh man, just throw that weed
put
away.
it
It's
out.
cool. Just
Put
don't
it out.
worry, just don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry
Just
about it.
stop blowing it in my face, please. Like, I'm working.
Come on, citizen.
Hey, where'd you get that from? But I troll. Well, I don't troll them a lot no more, but I used to troll the Beaumont Police Department all the time on
What, on
Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah, man. But I know a lot of them. That's why.
Yeah.
But in actuality, it's a lot of good guys over there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the country and the things going on with police departments and stuff like that, but I know a lot of cool guys over there, man. So. But yeah, I do troll them. I troll them just because I know like they're gonna hit me in my inbox and stuff like that. Like, dude, when I catch you and shit, I'm like,
That's a good relationship to have with the police.
yeah. So I don't know, man.
We
like, let me see
need to
you.
interview a PPD officer. We've
Yeah.
never done that.
Yeah.
I
we
try
talked
to,
about
but
it.
they don't want. Well, the ones I talk to don't.
Well, it's a very inflammatory time to be a cop.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
you can make yourself look real bad. And
I
put
imagine
yourself
if
in
I was a police
situation.
officer, I wouldn't want to be on a show either.
Because
Yeah.
just the chance that the person interviewing you is going to start going off on some,
Yeah.
there's that,
Yeah.
and then it's not a good look. I don't know.
I wouldn't let them know I was a cop, probably.
Yeah,
Just a
probably
regular
not.
guy or something,
We want to
Change my name or something.
We want to interview a drug dealer. Like I want to do that.
Yeah, like
know.
black their face out.
Like put that
and,
unsolved mysteries
Yeah.
shit
And the
like from
voice
the 90s
changer.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just put a shadow on
like
them.
find somebody that's moving bricks. Like
yeah.
be
House
kinda scary.
distress,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all that.
Like, so tell us about the game.
Yeah.
yeah. How is it right now?
Change his voice up and shit.
Yeah. I'd be so worried that somebody at the police department has knows how to use audio tools and like reverses it or some shit. Like that's the biggest worry that I've had.
Yeah.
Like
They'd be like, I trusted y'all.
like, oh no.
He's writing you a letter in jail.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
As soon as I get out of here,
When I get out in 2035.
A to Z podcast is canceled.
I remember where y'all studio is.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be dope, man. I used to know a lot of drug dealers, but
Same.
but not anymore though, man. That's my younger days.
I used to know a lot. I still know a lot, but I used to too.
Yeah. Used to know a lot of weed drug dealers and stuff. Back in those younger days.
Pharmacists, man.
Yeah, those younger.
Now they wear white lab coats.
Independent pharmacists, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, is there anything? I mean, you got some links. The Kikback is on Facebook, and
yeah, man. And just to let you know, a lot of people spell it wrong, man.
it's DA.
It's DAKIKBACK.
Okay.
A lot of people like to spell it like the regular
Kickback.
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 yeah.
So when they try to tag it, they're like, "Hey, I can't find it." So
Yeah.
yeah, you can find it on and it's on YouTube
And
also.
then your charity is also spelled weird too. So it's like
yeah, the charity. Yeah, it's a lot of I keep it a little weird. A little
No,
funky.
it's good. It's good.
But yeah, like the Kickback, you can find it on Facebook. It's on Instagram. It's all spelled the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's on YouTube. It's on Twitter.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I need to keep it off of Twitter because Twitter's getting a little freaky, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It's kind of incendiary.
No censorship, man.
Yeah, man. Twitter's a little wild. So, if I ever get to a certain point, I think I'm gonna have to delete that Twitter page. Pretty soon, you know what I'm saying?
That's the unfiltered.
Yeah, the kind of
unfiltered
people
Floyd.
I follow on there.
Yeah.
You know, they're entrepreneurs, but
Damn.
you got to go to their page or two to check them out. So, but yeah, man, and yeah, like I said, my charity is on Facebook. It's on Instagram. Well, it's not on Instagram, but it's on Facebook also. That just got off the ground, so we plan on doing bigger things with that.
Yeah, maybe we can work together and do a
Yeah.
community barbecue. Or something.
Yeah, what's the name of that
man. I
charity?
think
that'd be fun.
Just so that people know.
That'll be dope, man. Oh, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said, what's the name of that charity?
Oh, the
Just
charity.
so they know.
Nawf side. So
Nawf.
NAWF.
Offside.
No, yeah.
It's like I just filled the paperwork.
We'll have a link in there.
Yeah, man. Nawf side Alumni Children's Charity.
But you
So-
got some live events coming up on your page. You usually post it like this weekend or some other weekend you're gonna be doing stuff. So
yeah. So this Friday I have like a domestic abuse show.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple people coming in there. A counselor, I think she's from Southeast Texas Family Center.
okay.
Okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
she's gonna come and she's gonna talk about ways to help people that's suffering from domestic abuse because they do a lot of free stuff over there that a lot of people don't know about.
Exactly. Yeah.
So she's gonna talk about that, and I think the week after that I have a mental health show. I got a couple counselors on there and stuff. So
That's good. That's good.
Just trying to
I love
help.
it, man. It's
Yeah,
good.
man.
You're doing good things, and and we're glad you came on. And maybe we'll get on your show sometime.
yeah,
For
man,
sure.
y'all definitely gonna get on
And
my show.
I'm not wishing another storm would come, but
Yo,
I want to
You kind of want
another
to go to
storm
San Antonio.
coverage.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, we need more storm coverage.
yeah, man, I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna try to get in tune with that, man.
Yeah.
So, but
right.
I thank y'all for being on the show.
Oh,
This
no,
was
Yes,
dope,
sir.
man.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you
Yeah,
had a
I've been
good time.
checking y'all show out for a while. It's kind of like the Joe Rogan kind of setup.
Yeah, we're the
Oh,
Joe
okay.
Rogan
I
of
guess-
Southeast
I guess
Texas.
so.
Yeah, man. Where'd y'all say keeping Southeast Texas?
Oh, you talking
Make Beaumont wild again.
make Beaumont wild again. Yeah, man.
I started that shit like years ago.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, man. That's
Make
dope,
Beaumont
man.
wild again, dude. Use
That's
it
what
all
we're
you
trying
want.
to do, man.
Make
In a
Beaumont
good
wild.
way. Beaumont is wild, but we want to do it in a good way.
Yeah, in a
Yeah,
good
well,
way.
we're trying to make it wild, not like everybody shooting each other. Just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Parties, more
having fun.
parties.
Yeah, more parties.
Yeah, more parties, more festivals, more
Yeah.
hanging out.
Make
doing
Beaumont
shit
wild,
that.
dog.
Yeah,
That's it.
we can.
We can do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, a big thanks to Floyd, man. I love your show. Thanks for coming on here. For all you guys out there, remember, check out the Kikback podcast. It
Like,
goes
share,
live
subscribe.
on Facebook. A Facebook like is really going to help him out. He's on Instagram. I think he tentatively has some plans in the works, so keep your eye out for maybe any new shows or some reboots or something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Right, and now we want to take this time to talk to our patrons, our sweet,
Lovely
loving patrons.
Lovely page.
George Stringer, Brian Castino, Doug Waldrop, Michael Sarr, Bing McClellan, Randy Edwards, Ali Gillette, Allison Pierce, Laura Bebu, Wes Harden, Jacqueline Stockdale, Damon Ramban, Hannah McMahon, Nicole Tony, Henry Brown, and a new patron, Mr. Deep Sky Dude himself, Will Young.
Will Young just became a patron?
He's a patron.
Man, he believes in us, man. I love that.
These people give us money every month, and that is their sign of appreciation. It lets us keep these beautiful lights on, keep the cameras rolling, and do everything that we need to do. You know,
keep this free for
whatever you like about us, they help us do it. And if you want to help us do it, you can go to patreon.com/A-to-Z-BMT.
That's right. That's right. On our next episode, that's right, A to Z episode 121. We are just chugging along here. We're not going to stop. Don't even try to stop us. We're going to have Shelby Dryden from the Beaumont Heritage Society, and with her is going to be Kara Timberlake from the McFadden Ward House.
We're talking nonprofit old houses, y'all.
Yeah, we're talking like some of the gems of Beaumont. Our history, our living history, and these ladies are trying to keep it alive. And they're doing a lot for you, and you don't even know about it. You know what I mean? So come check us out. On the next episode, figure out how hard it is to do their job and try to get people of this community to notice what they're doing. Hearts go out to them.
Yeah.
They doing the dang thing. We're doing the dang thing. And you guys listening, y'all doing the dang thing too.
Doing the dang thing.
Just by being aware of all this stuff. You guys are doing the dang thing. You didn't even know it. How about that? Did you know that?
Ding, 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 doing the dang thing.
All right, come and see us next time on AZ Podcast, guys. We'll see you later. We're gonna see you next time, okay? Next time we'll see you.